Hello and welcome to Straight Guy K-Drama Reviews. This week, I'm going to review the first 8 episodes of the K-drama Startup. And as the name suggests, let's start. Number 1, the plot. So the plot revolves around the world of tech startup companies. They discuss the whole process of trying to set up a tech company, who can possibly invest in these companies, and how you can succeed or fail. Something that's very striking about the startup community is just how quick everything is. You can succeed really, really quickly, or you can fail spectacularly really, really quickly. So I think that's what makes this show very interesting. Number 2, we'll start with Bae Suzy. She plays Seo Dalmi. And Bae Suzy has been around for so many years. I've seen her actually practically grow up on screen, watching her in Big, and then in Vagabond, and then now here. And as usual, she's just very effective. And what she's very effective at is that she can be both capable and still be funny at the same time, right? Usually, in K-dramas, you have a character that is capable but also very dead serious, or somebody that's a little like a klutz and be funny, right? But she can be both. She can make mistakes and be funny, but at the same time, that she's very talented and very successful. And on the story side, I love the growth that she's showcasing, because she starts. As with many K-dramas, she starts from behind because she's poor, right? But she's able to grow, find her confidence. It's almost as if we, the audience, are growing up with her. And I think that's what makes her character somebody you can easily root for. Okay, number 3, Joo Hyuk, who plays Nam Do-san. So he plays a character that is like a mathematical genius. In fact, he wins the math Olympiad at a very young age. And I think that Joo Hyuk here is very effective in playing somebody that's very socially awkward. So you like the fact that this character, even though he's very, very awkward, you can see through his actions and through his thoughts that he's actually a very thoughtful, loving person. It's just that he's very socially awkward and he's such a big nerd. That's why he has trouble number 1, getting along with people, and number 2, finding it difficult to find good investors for his tech startup. Number 4, Kim Seon Ho, who plays Han Ji Pyong. So he plays a senior manager of an investment firm who, owes a lot to a grandmother because she took him in when he was an orphan and he had basically nowhere to stay. I think that Seon Ho here is very effective in being funny and lovable. He seems to be very good at his job, right? But he seems to be bad at social relationships. So that's what makes it really funny. Like the more he tries to make Seo Dalmi's life easier or happier, the more he makes mistakes, right? So I think he's doing a really good job of being, somebody that is, again, somebody that's thoughtful, somebody that's loving, but also at the same time very, very funny. All right, number 5, let's talk about Kim Hae Sook, who plays Choi Won-jok. So she plays the grandmother of Seo Dalmi, and she's the one who took in Han Ji Pyong when he basically had nothing. And I love this performance. She gives this very beautiful performance of this grandmother that is kind and generous, but at the same time, she projects that this character is also very strong, very dignified. Like she doesn't take handouts. She's willing to help and she doesn't count the cost at all. Like she seriously does not want to take anything back for her kindness. And that's giving off this such a strong character. I think she's the backbone of the first 8 episodes. The whole love story, the whole story actually revolves around her kindness, and that sort of bleeds into all of our other characters. So I think Kim Hae Sook is doing a great job. All right, number 6. So let's talk about worries. No, so after I've seen the first 8 episodes, what am I worried about going into the second half? My biggest concern, I love a love triangle as much as the next guy. I'm just concerned about how Han Ji Pyong could turn into the toxic nice guy. What I mean by that is there's always a character in K dramas where he's like a super nice guy. He loves the girl, and then he never tells her how he feels, and he just feels sad for like several episodes. I don't want that to happen. I understand that there's this love triangle that's forming between Namdo-san, Sodalmi, and Han Ji Pyong, right? I understand that's the love triangle. I just hope that it doesn't turn too serious, because their dynamic is really funny, and that's what makes this show really entertaining. So if the love triangle gets too serious and the relationship starts to get toxic, I don't know if the second half will be as enjoyable as the first half. All right, number 7, food. Oh my gosh, just from the very beginning, Kim Seon Ho's character, Kim Hae Sook's character, makes her living by selling corn dogs. And I know that corn dogs are an American thing, and I gotta say, Koreans make some really, really delicious looking corn dogs. Both the traditional corn dog and the French fry covered hot dogs. And I can just imagine the crunch of that with the all beef hot dogs. I need one right now. Like right now. 8. For the fun part, I thought it was a pretty funny, amusing callback, because Namdo-san, in one of the episodes, wins an award, right? And in his acceptance speech, he actually wears the Steve Jobs outfit. Black sweater, high-waisted jeans, and then New Balance sneakers. So I thought that was really funny. Verdict. So for me, this show, actually, the curious thing about this show is that a lot of its themes have been done already. The love triangle, the how their backstories when they were children are all interconnected. But for some reason, the show, it gets you. It got me. I mean, it pinches something emotionally in me, so I can't help but finish it. I don't know if it's the story, if it's the themes, or it's the characters themselves. I have a feeling it's the way the characters are written. So for the first 8 episodes, I'm going to give this an expert rating. Okay, meaning this is quite a popular K-drama, especially here in the Philippines, but there's not a lot of action. The comedy is bordering on cute rather than slapstick. So it might be difficult for straight guys who are not used to K-dramas to watch this K-drama. So this is definitely not the first 5 K-dramas that you watch, at least from the first 8 episodes. So let's see how the second half goes. But for now, I'm giving it an expert rating. That's it. That's my review for the first 8 episodes of the K-drama Startup. Okay, I'm definitely going to review the next 8 episodes, so watch out for that. In the meantime, take to the comment section below. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my points. And as usual, you can watch my other videos right now.